Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final episode of Baguio Life Radio. Next week, we shall be returning to the old channel. So how's everybody doing tonight? We got 3 people waiting. Let me get something done, and then we'll wait for it to populate a little bit. Hey, dude, I sent out a couple links. I was out of the loop yesterday, and I'll get into that in a minute. I wanted to question a few people about what's happening. I was out and about on the road, and the mobile internet wasn't working too good traveling around. Let me see who pops up. I dropped out a link to Quinton Blue, Johnny Warrior, the usual suspects, and I just wanted to have a quick catch up because this is now going to be the last live stream on this channel. Starting next week after the 18th, we're going to be back on Baguio Life, and I think we're going to kick it off with a really good informative show. So, let's roll with that for now. Waiting on. Aha, there he is. How's it going, Lolo? How you doing, Sacred Cow? How's the Sacred Cow doing?
Who's that?
No, actually, hey, Ed, I was out and about supporting Operation Backpack from like midnight Wednesday till 5 a.m. this morning, and I just got back. So then I hear, I see a live stream, 2 live streams, and I hear there was an apology given. I hear, then I see Popeye giving remedial lessons.
The apology given, that was our boy apologizing to all his veterans, except Popeye and a few other ones.
Okay, was I on that list of not apologized to?
Oh, yeah, you were. Popeye, you and somebody else. So I shot back at him and said, thanks for the apology, but no thanks. That's one vet.
Okay, well,
but all vets.
Okay, I'm going to diagnose this one right now, okay? That comment he made just got so Johnny don't fucking dig deep in his fucking ass and break a shoe off in it. That's all that was about.
Yeah, well, he still likes Johnny. He doesn't say nothing bad about Johnny.
He doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. Let me repeat myself, Ed, okay? Light a cigarette, open them San Miguel Pilsen for a second. I call that deflection. Okay. Or he doesn't want Johnny in his ass. So I'm hoping Popeye drinks a pot of coffee and joins us. I dropped Quinton below the link, but I didn't see him on Facebook.
No.
And I was out and about. I was with a great group of people. We were doing some charity work, and I just like to catch up because I got to the Cagayan Valley and my YouTube was blowing up. Let me see, remedial, this, and I couldn't get it to work in the car. So
yeah, they say Popeye's awake. He's on Discord.
Yeah. Well, I sent him the link. Let him. Okay. He's got to change his pens, apply his Jergens, and make his coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your past couple calls. I've been see, my Facebook stays on.
Yeah.
My Facebook's always on.
Yeah.
I see the last couple times you tried to call me.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't around. I wasn't on Facebook at all.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'm in no hurry. I'm supposed to tell you the invitation's been extended to you for the Thanksgiving feed on Luzon.
Oh. Thank you very much. Thanksgiving. Where?
It's an undisclosed location.
Okay. Thanksgiving, I should be here. I'll be around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, but we're having it up here because the majority of us live up here.
Yeah.
But the town that we're having it in, the hotel room's really nice for a really good price.
Really, okay, if I come, where should I fly into?
Of course.
Manila or Clark? Would it be best?
Yes. Yeah. So,
Well, you can fly either one of them, really, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Clark would be pretty much easier because then you only gotta.
Yeah, you don't gotta mess around with Manila. That's it.
You get there, you got to shoot one exit down, then head east for like 6 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, okay, Ed. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The is in the Cagayan. We're gonna have it in the Cagayan Valley. So.
Okay. Okay.
So it's gonna be held in the Cagayan Valley.
Yeah.
So everybody knows what's going on. Yeah. Hey, you want to hear something interesting?
What's that?
I came home, turned on my YouTube to see what was going on, and I got a new subscriber.
Yeah, dude, who?
One of the Bama heads, the white American expat.
Oh, you got a feature subscriber, get rid of him quick.
I already blocked him from making comments.
Get rid of him quick.
Hey, what's happening, Graham? Yeah, hey, Graham, Thanksgiving's definitely on. We got to start planning now because Christmas starts in August. Hey, Ed, I like your avatar. Is that you like 35 years ago?
That is me. Just let me see. I didn't see it. Oh, that's just me just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So I was my wife took me to dinner.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, then you're living. Then you're living the good healthy.
No, that's not me. No, that was just about a couple months ago at the beach.
Yeah, we got 7 people watching. Hey guys, major announcement. Next week, this is the last show on this channel. Okay. My strike is being lifted, and we're going to kick off next week on the old channel.
All right.
And we're going to kick it off. We're supposed to kick it off. Like I said, I announced it before. We're going to kick it off with buying, investing, real estate stuff with Aloe. And Johnny Warrior's going to probably said he wants to pick his brain and ask questions. So we're going to get into it a little bit. I'm not an expert. Aloe's has played this, I guess, real estate game here for a while in the Philippines. He knows it. He knows different types, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to pick his brain for an hour and a half or so next week. And other than that, I mean, what happened, Deb? What did I miss? I see you go on 2 live streams like you're pissed.
Just that one where he apologized to all the vets except for a couple of us. A couple of years, and that just pissed me off.
Yeah.
That was all. Also, is it my fault that last one, your other channel got knocked off? Was that my fault?
No.
Oh, when
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. That dude is gone.
When I called BAE the bad name, was that my fault?
No. We're talking about the artist formerly known as.
Okay. I thought that might have been a time
that other guy. He ain't even on the radar anymore. I don't care.
I thought that might have been about when I slipped and called him what he was.
No.
Okay.
It was the artist. It was the artist formerly known as. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me think. He might be talking to his better half or getting busy. So that's what it would be. That's it. I mean, actually, even Graham's coming for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's great. Cool.
So
that is cool.
And the invite was put out to Quentong Baloo if he's still here.
If he's still not. Well, I don't think he'll be out. He might be out before Christmas. He may be here for.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, it depends, So
I don't know why it's taking. I don't know why it's taking so long for a visa to go through.
Well, okay. Honestly, I'm going through the same thing, and I was like a month behind him. Okay, and mine, I did it differently. Okay, he went another route than he kind of went the same route, but I don't know. But I talked to a few people. Popeye was one of them. And immigration, I don't know how this works, but it seems, and I talked to my mother, immigration slots have opened up now due to the travel ban, the border, this whole immigration debate.
Yeah.
Their applications are being withdrawn or turned down and yada, yada, yada. But the plus side to all this is his spouse and my spouse are military dependents.
Right. So it should be. Go ahead.
Okay. And Johnny Warrior straightened me out when it comes to the affidavit of support. Okay. If they have a dependence ID card, the only thing I have to do for the affidavit of support is my VA letter, my final DD 214, period.
Yeah.
No tax returns, none of that BS or nothing.
Right. No. That's I just can't imagine why visas are taking so damn long.
Yeah.
So I could see like because they're married to U.S. citizens. These are
Yeah, but
ex-military.
I'm just saying that I think as a military spouse, they kind of go to like a different office or a different route.
Right, it should be a little bit quicker.
Because
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you, my first time I got married, my first marriage, I was still active duty.
Were you
And
here?
they gave her, she had to go for a visa, and they gave her a hell of a lot of time in her visa interview.
Okay. I wanted to ask that
She
question.
got it, but they just ran her through the wash.
Okay. You married your first wife.
77.
Okay. Your wife was from
I learned from my congressman because she told me somebody jumped into it. When I got home, my father was a real close friend of my congressman at the time, Sherman Days. And he was in town. I made an appointment to see him in his office. And I took her with me, and she talked to him. She was telling him all the shit the guy was asking and everything.
Okay.
And he went haywire on the State Department of State.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question for you. You married somebody from here, right? From the first time.
I'm in trouble.
Okay, your first spouse was from here, right?
Huh.
You married a foreign national, right? Ed, we lost you. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this. I know he might. So, what's happening? What's going on? We lost Ed, guys. So, I had a question for him, and I don't know what happened to him. Let's do this again. He probably lost his internet down there in the sticks. But hey, next week it'll be in the description of the shows. We're gonna come back next week. I really don't have a lot to talk about. I just wanted to do some catch up. So we're gonna end this Okay, and we're back. Hey, Thomas, can you guys hear me? Yes? No? Oh. Okay, can you guys hear me? Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. Let me, okay, we got some people. Let me drop Ed Lippett the link. Again, it seems he is having internet difficulties. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Lima Charlie. So yeah, I'm just catching up. Like I said, what catch up was going on. I was doing the pickup for Operation Backpack, which that video should be out on Expat TV Monday of next week. So if you guys follow that channel, please go over and support it. And what else is going on? Yeah. So how's everybody doing? What's the weather like? Talk to me. So give me one quick second here. I'm having problems multitasking. Okay, I'm back. So other than that, I came back. I figured I'd pop back up, see what's going on. We're going to be, guys, like I said, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to put out a trailer on this channel. We're going to be back on Baguio Life next week after the 17th. Okay? The channel strikes are gone. And so we're going to work on that. I know I'm here by myself, so I don't know. Let me pop over to no. Okay, he might be coming back. I really don't like doing stuff by myself because I don't like to talk by myself. I like to have somebody to talk to.
I had a computer hiccup.
Well, hey, Ed, you know what you need to do? You need to go down and get yourself, I'll send you the information about one of them install satellite internets for, you get installs 35,000, then it's like 16,000 a month for 100 up, 100 down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Somebody gave it to me. I'll send you the information. I got my niece's husband brought it. They were giving this pamphlets out in the mall.
Yeah,
I mean, it's you got to buy the equipment and the install. Then it's like 16,000 a month, and it's TV and internet combo.
Really? Wow, that's great. Yeah, I'll tell you, mine has been too bad, but today it's been all day long. It's been up and down, up and down.
Yeah, well, when you left, I started getting the circle of death, and I know why. So I forgot to do this. I forgot to go hardwired from the router instead of I didn't plug the hard line in. So
yeah, it's been really weird. I haven't been like normally. I should be getting 20 up, and I was lucky if I was getting earlier today. I was lucky I was getting 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I've been not getting nothing today.
So yeah, hey guys, if you're in the Philippines, get ready for the Christmas carol starting next month.
Yeah, next month everything will be decorated. Christmas trees goes up, everything.
Thomas, okay, I'm going to address Thomas's real quick. Thomas, I'm on my 3rd internet service. Okay, first my wife did the while I was working in Afghanistan, she did the USB thing. Okay. Then we did one where we had an antenna on the roof. Then if the wind blew, we had to retune the antenna every time we had a storm towards the main street, which we have a clear line of sight to. Now we're on PLDT, and they won't run fiber out the street. Fiber stops about 200 meters down the street or 300 meters down the street. I said, hey, I'll offer to pay it to run the line to my house. No, we don't do that, sir. That's the answer I got. But Ed, he's just too far out in the sticks to get any kind of internet signal.
Well, I have Globe. I have Globe here, and I had to pay that. I'm about, geez, almost, oh,
Well,
15, I had to pay 1,500 pesos, almost 3,000 pesos Saturday for them to run a line from the street down to my house.
Yeah.
With 3,000 pesos, I had to pay them just to run a line down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's tough here. And that's why I'm one of the reasons why I'm looking.
I'm sorry. They only said they only have about 8 lines they could run. So from where I live, there's no lines here. I was lucky to get one of the last few lines.
Yeah. I know. Okay, I know Larry, expat prepper, because he lives up on that mountain, right?
Yeah.
That he has to run his internet up on an antenna tower.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, to get internet and stuff. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but the Globe is not too bad. It's just every once in a while it just goes haywire. It goes haywire every once in a while.
Johnny has a problem in Solano. Okay. Yeah. It's like certain times of the day. Yeah, I did, Thomas. We tried that already and shit canned it. Okay. And what pisses me off about where I live, well, Ed, you'll see it if you come up for Thanksgiving. I can show you where I live. We have brand new 4 million, starting at 4 million peso condominiums going right up across from the end of my street. And I know they're going to get fiber internet, so why not tee it off and come down my street?
Really?
So I'm really wondering what happens when we go back down to the subdivision in the province. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw the pictures of my property. I don't know if you saw them, Ed, or not.
I haven't seen a picture for a while. What province is she from?
My wife? Okay. My wife's complicated. Okay. She was born in Basilan like years ago before all this trouble happened, right? My mother-in-law's Chabacano from Zamboanga, Basilan. Okay. My father-in-law's Pangasinan. So my wife's, yeah. So other than that, I mean, okay. Here's a question, Ed. Let's get on to the toothlessness and the bogan. Okay. I asked the question of the person that told me, was he sober when he apologized?
I don't know. He seemed it.
Okay.
But the thing is, it wasn't an apology. There was not an apology. Okay.
The way I understood it, it was an apology for the PTSD comments.
To all the veterans he made it to. To me, it was not an apology. Because you can't, you're like, I don't know, I'm like Popeye. You mess with a veteran, we are a family.
I mean,
family, no matter what.
I mean, Nico over at Nico's Experiences addressed it without calling out people, which I give you all the props in the world. But that whole thing was just to get Johnny out of his ass.
Yeah. But we're a family no matter what. You don't say it. Like, you mess with one military man, you mess with all of them.
Now, what happened to his Bama #1 channel? I mean,
that was taken down quick. That went
okay. And
making channels every other day.
And I got to Manila yesterday, and it seems like the Baguio water boy, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Wanted to take his drama and start shit on the Expat TV's Operation Backpack GoFundMe page.
Really? Oh,
yes. So they had to go and block him. I didn't hear about it from Johnny. I heard about it from the other half because I was with him.
Uh-huh.
And Yeah, and and he was a little irate by you, whatever boy,
Yeah.
and he's still a little irate at the. He's not into drama. The dude's not into drama. The dude's not into drama. Okay.
I made a little comment on his last video on the boy from Alabama's last video, the one where he said he's coming up with a new channel.
Yeah.
I just made a little comment underneath the comment section there.
Yeah.
Must be a hell making new channels every day.
Yeah, I mean, it took me. It was a year.
He asked me quite abruptly. He put a message down there. Shut up, Ed.
Well, Ed, I'm telling you, if he threatened you, take your wife, go down and make a report.
Oh, he won't threaten me. He's never threatened me. He calls me names and he gets mad at me, but he hasn't.
Yeah, I saw that, Thomas. I'm like, what the? Like I said, hey, Thomas, you didn't catch up. I've been out of the loop for like 26 hours, and I haven't heard from anybody. Well, I was in and out of contact with Johnny because we were doing supporting that operation he did. But that little sucker trying to take the drama onto the GoFundMe is wrong. Which, if you heard Johnny's video, it is now an official 501c charity, whatever that means. I have no clue. I'm not a business person.
Tax purposes. That's taxes. Yeah.
And
that makes it right off to worry about taxes on it. That's what that does.
So,
I hope and pray when his new.
I'll put this out now. He wants an Xbox. I'll buy him a brand new one. Show me your VP stamp and your iCard.
Yeah, well, he says. Now get this. He said somebody said on I forget one of the things that his visa was good. He says Obama said his visa is good until December. That means he just got a new one, but nothing of it.
Hold on. July, August, September. June. He just got a decent till December.
Yeah, 6 months.
He got a 6 month. That's 18,000 pesos.
No, where does he get 18,000 pesos to pay for a 6 month visa?
Hey, he wants an Xbox. I'll even throw you in I'll even throw in a couple racks of Red Horse Grandes for him. Let's show it. Come on.
Show the visa. That's it. Show it. Yeah. Well, we'll see soon. He's come up on 3 years quick.
Yeah.
I know he's come up on 3 years.
I don't have to leave, so now I don't have to renew any visa on. So hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Me and Johnny are going to be bored because the other half's going to school. NYC, North Carolina, ex-NYC. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah.
So I don't have to leave. I got the golden ACR card.
Yeah, you got the golden ACR card. I'm going to leave next year. And then when I come back, I'll just go ahead and get the ACR.
Well, our plans are go back to the States. I'm in the process of house hunting, purchasing a house for a home base, and we're gonna get my wife's Bumma wouldn't use cigarette and beer money for a visa renewal. How about the time I captured 30 lions barehanded?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's how I'm gonna. When I come back, I'll go ahead and get the other visa. But you figure if I'm going around next September, I plan on going back. Yeah, and my visa, the visa I'm on now is good until September, so I'll just get a 6 months, and then get another 6 months.
Hey, if you want to, it depends on what coast you're going to, but I hear it's being the cigarette and beer money is untouchable. I can't really refute that. But hey, I did notice something, and I was thinking about this. I really contemplated this, and I contemplated this, and I've contemplated this. Isn't he just sexy NYC?
You know something? I do not change it. My wife loves changing my profile picture.
Oh.
She loves, like, every time I turn around.
Ed, is she like my wife? Have to have Facebook moments everywhere we go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you, my Facebook's open. Like, she wants to go to my Facebook. go to it. I don't care. If
Yeah,
I say something,
like I said,
that's,
in NYC, isn't he like a sexy man? Johnny sees that, he's going to be all tuned up.
oh Jesus. But every time I turn around, like she just changed it 2 days ago. And I see all of a sudden I haven't seen it until I'm seeing it right now. It's changed.
Yeah.
Every, she
Oh,
amazes
chat
me.
with summer. But hey, Ed, was your first wife from here?
My first wife was from Tarlac, yeah.
Okay. Now you're old school. Okay. When you went to do the engagement and get married, did she have to interview with the Air Force to get the visa?
No,
Or
not the
didn't
airport.
The Air Force never did a background check or anything?
No, because embassy did it.
Oh, okay. I'm just
The
asking.
embassy did it. Yeah, that was done by the embassy. Yeah, like I submitted it through the all the paperwork is submitted through the Air Force,
Okay.
but they
Well,
don't do
I
it.
got to make
They
a comment. Hey guys, the reason why they pick on Ed, it's penis envy.
because wow, you got a weird.
But back to this, I did notice a pattern forming with him in relationships. Okay, right? Okay. It seemed everywhere he's been or had somebody in his life of the opposite sex, they've all been one thing. He's only like cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, I noticed that. He just wants slaves.
Yeah, yeah, something along those lines. But I'm just saying, it dawned on me while I was on the tour of the lower middle half of Luzon yesterday. It just dawned on me that I just thought about that and I correlated all that together.
Hmm. Yeah, and he doesn't go out with the most educated woman either. I don't think.
Well,
He just picks him up as he goes.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. He can't compete with Ed. He's jealous because Ed's got something he wants that he can never have.
He blocks him into class with too many good pointed questions.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ed, I came home and you were doing like the live stream circuit. I was wondering what was going on.
Just Popeyes and then that's all really Popeyes and Dave's, I think. Dave's
Yeah.
American.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. I mean, something.
Well, I'll tell you, I only can go on. The user are the only ones that let me on. Otherwise, I'm blocked on every place else. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, wow, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, NYC put it right. Ed's got a life. We all have lives.
Yes, I do.
We don't say, oh, I do. You know, trust me, San Miguel and Red Horse prices have been going up since I've been here.
I think I'll tell you. I used to be a drinker. In my younger days, I was a drinker.
Yeah.
But now I'm lucky if I drink. Today, I think I had one bottle of beer with supper. Like she didn't feel like cooking, so all she did was threw some, made a little outside stove with the charcoal, and she made some barbecue pork and some barbecue, a couple hot dogs for me. Because I really didn't feel like doing much of making her cook. I said, hey, just barbecue, a couple things. And I had one bottle of beer with that. And that was it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, we're having a show of all blocked in the chat.
Yeah, everybody blocked everybody. He blocked everybody.
I'm not blocked.
You should go on his panel sometime. He'll let
No.
you on his panel.
No, he won't. He don't want. Trust me, it won't happen because he's. That's right. Hey, and actually, what I told this person that told me that he apologized, I said, give it about a week till he goes on another bender. It'll happen again.
It wasn't an apology. I'm sorry. Maybe some people took it as an apology, but I couldn't. I just. Anyway. And then the other night, what really got me, the other night, he was on all calm and quiet, saying he had enough of it. He's not going to say nothing else. And then right, boom, right behind it started again. So,
hey, Mexican Jew, I want to get you on the panel. Do you have an email or a? Are you okay, Mexican Jew? Are you on Discord? So, I'd love to get Mexican Jew on. I think he's one cool.
he don't
dude.
like Mexican Jew because Mexican Jew is going after his old girlfriend.
Well,
I think
okay,
Mexican Jew. This Mexican Jew could go there, pick up his both girlfriends, and
yeah,
go see Mama. Take both of them, Mexican Jew.
yeah. I got mad respect for Mexican Jew. I do. I
Yeah,
really do.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna have to get together sometime, Mexican Jew. So, yeah, but yeah. Oh, Ed. Oh, come on. Can't mess with the sacred cow, Grandpa.
You should have read that message. What's that? What are you talking about, Thomas?
Hold on for a second, Ed. I got to look at a house.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
I try to figure out what Thomas is saying.
Now, hey, Mexican Jew, we need to get together because I want to compare G files. But yeah, I mean, I just like I said, Ed, I got home to all this, and I was like, man, what the hell happened in 24 hours? But knowing who it was and what's going on, I mean, I was like, anything could happen.
Going to the gym. Oh my goodness. My gym. 6 ounce curls every once in a while. And I run a mile every day.
Okay,
And
Ed, your chair force. Okay,
yeah.
you run a mile in your ergonomic chair.
No, I run a mile every single day.
Okay,
I used to run a mile and a half. Well, I used to run 3 miles a day. But
yeah,
as the years go on, that three
yeah,
mile cuts back. But I
yeah.
ran a mile this morning, and it felt like I ran 3 miles.
I'm doing the walking thing.
Well, I'll still run. I run a mile every day.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you, I got back this morning from running. I almost died. I just went back to bed. I
I
said,
mean,
today's not the day.
so
But,
I like I don't know what Popeye's doing. The Depends must be really soiled this morning.
Popeye is, what time is it? Is he late?
Well, I saw he must have been up late because
He was up
they
late. He was up late last night.
yeah um kind of
Because I guess yesterday he was waiting for the Alabama crew to show up at the door.
oh wow that
Because
really
remember,
scares.
yesterday at noon, everything was supposed to go
Yeah,
down.
you can see that Beverly Hill. You can hear that Beverly Hillbillies machine
Yeah, it goes very far.
up and
The,
down the
Ala-
street.
the Alabama crew was supposed to be going knocking on Popeye's door yesterday.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so
wow! It's a stand your ground state. Have
that's
at it.
right. That's right.
Have at it.
The
That's
stand the
one of the
ground.
reasons why I'm going to move to where I'm moving.
Yeah, put 1 foot on my property. Come on, I'll give you 1 foot.
Well,
Then
come here
you
to
might.
you come here. You got to get past my 80-pound Rottweiler.
Ah, okay. I used to have a Doberman. My last tour of Clark, I had a Doberman. I used to have to keep him muscle, otherwise
Yeah.
he'd eat people.
Oh wow. Hey, what's up, Jason? Hey, did you get that message I sent you on that email?
Chase on his new channel.
Wow. And you know
Uh-huh.
what? And you know what? I noticed something. He put a 6-minute one up, and I watched it. Okay. Okay.
Ah. I hope when his channel comes back, the one with the 2,000 million subscribers, I
Um.
hope that's the one I want to see go down. I want to see that thing go down so fast.
Well, I mean, you know, everybody's putting it right. Okay. That's why we're opening up next week because my old channel is going to be affiliated with a project. I'm not going to get into it. Um. So we can't do the drama over there because it's going to be tied into to a project a bunch of us are working on.
I'm gonna
They're
have to give
ties
it
on
to you.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to you. I have a channel, but I don't know how to go on mine. I don't know how to go on mine. I have to
Send
give
you.
you that to walk me through those steps.
Actually, I got somebody next week coming through that's going to teach me how to use the voice meter stuff.
Well, I just have to know how to goddamn broadcast.
Oh,
I don't know how to do that. I have to
okay.
download something.
When we see you at the VA, we'll give you.
Yeah, give
But
me
you
a
can't
lesson.
take laptops in the VA.
Well, what the hell?
Oh, and actually, when you come up, I found you a nice hotel within walking distance
Good. What's
of.
the name of it?
I'll have to. I got it. I gotta write it down and send it to you because it's like Pinoy Familia, something or other.
Uh-huh.
It's in walking distance and it's really reasonably priced and
Good.
it's got a free breakfast.
Is it Pasai? That's how
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute or 15-minute walk to the embassy to the
Oh, yeah.
VA. You know Rojas Boulevard?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Actually, all you got to do is cross the EDSA and go up the service road, and you're right there. Walk
Oh,
up the service road, you're right there.
yeah. I still get mixed up with I thought the embassy. I did not know they had a new embassy. I thought the embassy's always been right across the street from Rizal Park.
Well, I
Did they
swear
move
up
it
and
up?
down. I swear up and down. Okay. I swear up and down that where the VA was now, my wife and I went to get my certificate of singleness when we got married back a long time ago. And it moved since then.
I don't know because I always thought to be like if you went right across the street from the embassy, yeah, Rizal Park's right there. That's right where the statue is, of Rizal.
Yeah.
Because if you walk straight across the street, you're in Rizal Park, and that's right where the big statue is of Jose Rizal.
Yeah.
But somebody told me that they moved. I
Well,
can't.
like I said, I can remember, I swear up and down, when I first got married, the VA had one door down there and you had went into the embassy at the other door.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's been so long ago.
Now, see, I don't remember the VA at all. I was still active duty, so I don't remember the VA at all.
Yeah.
But I just remember the consulate. Yeah, because the consulate and the the administration buildings are right there. Like the
Mhm.
consulate itself was to the left.
Yeah,
Instead of
and the first time I went in the VA, I'm like, okay, I've been in this building before,
Mhm.
but they remodeled the inside. So I don't know. I really can't tell you about that.
I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I don't need to go to the embassy for anything soon. Well, I do, but no hurry.
Yeah.
I gotta
Because
get the birth certificate, but I'm in no hurry for that.
well, the new one, I don't know about that. Well, they're actually doing an outreach, Ed. When you see the VA ones,
Yeah.
their embassies co-located with them.
Yeah. Do they come? I have never seen them come to Bacold, to
No,
Netherlands.
I've never seen. I've seen them. I've been to the one here in Baguio, which
Yeah.
thanks for the info, but I've already been.
Yeah, they're having another one in Baguio.
And yeah, that one's a pain in the ass to get to too because where they have it,
Really?
you got to hire a taxi and have them wait for you because there's nowhere to catch a taxi back there.
Mm.
And
But see, they'll have one over to Cebu every once in a while because they
yeah,
have a consulate over there.
I'm trying to
But I've
think.
never seen them come in there.
I'm trying to think. Everything they had immigration, CBRAs, the VA was there, Social Security was there. They give you free coffee and cookies.
Wow, that's cool.
But when you go to ask them a question about things,
I did not change my address with Social Security.
you know,
I'm leaving that to state that address because I guess you change your address every year. You got to tell them where you are.
I have no idea. I'm not that far into this yet.
Yeah, I was reading somewhere. If Social Security, if you change your address with them, give them the local address there every year, you got to tell them where you are. They send you some kind of a
Oh,
paper you got to send back to them. And I figure I just see all my stuff. I just see my address in the States. Just whatever, if anything's important, you'll go there. If it's important, my daughter will mail it to me.
yeah,
That's all.
I'm trying to. But no, back to the Bama stream before I forget. I watched the 6 minute one he uploaded. Okay,
Uh,
where he's got everybody's avatars on there and he's talking shit, pointing at the screen like, "Hey, I'm Billy Badass." Uh,
yeah.
uh, he's feeding into the trolls again. He's letting his
Uh,
trolls feed him information again. Don't pay any attention to that. That's
yeah.
how. That's how big. Well, the yay! I'm having this. Got hit with the whole fake dead thing like last year.
Yeah.
People were feeding him, yeah, and he said it, and yeah, and come to find out the next day, the guy miraculously came back to life.
Well, I see it. He's coming. He says, Filipino wife Obama upload live
Yeah.
stream later on my other channel. Obama is number one.
Okay, wow, I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. Gee, big Obama. All his peons will go over and watch him. Send him your money.
Yeah,
He
well,
has to. Yeah. But I love when he was that one time he said he had an exit visa. Well, Obama, if you have an exit visa, you
it's
should
only
be
good.
gone by now. It's
It's
only
only
30
good.
days.
Yeah,
It's only good for 30 days. How do you have an exit visa?
and you got to go, and I've already done that part already before, and you got to go 3 days prior, at least 3 days,
Yeah, 3 days
3 days
prior.
prior to exiting it to get your clearance.
Yeah, yeah, because it takes a couple days to get, doesn't it? It doesn't come right away.
Like Johnny was saying in his video, it depends on which one you go to.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the one in the cold is good. I have never had any problems in the cold. Never at all. I should go over. I had to redo my ACR card,
Yeah.
and they said 10 days. It's probably sitting there, but I
No,
just
actually,
figure,
you better wait 60 days because that's how long it took to get mine.
yeah, I'm just going to wait until I go. I have to go back, to September to
Yeah, and
renew.
you got to do it. Tourists have to do annual report now.
Yeah. Yeah, when I go
Um,
back September, I'll just pick it up. It'll be there.
I think they're
Yeah.
going to do that on Expat TV when they go to do the. Yeah, isn't he sexy, Jason? Isn't he?
Ha ha ha. I gotta go change my picture. Jesus. Now, I think that was taken last year
Yeah.
at one of the beach resorts here. And that beach resort sucked.
Yeah, I was down in Chinatown yesterday. That's where we were at.
Chinatown.
Yeah,
And Baguio or Manila?
Manila's Chinatown.
uh,
Manila's Chinatown. Um, yeah, we've already got Thanksgiving's already planned already.
oh my goodness.
Equipment's going to be purchased.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's got to change the gas fitting so they work from the U.S. to here, but you know. And actually, I think Turkey's going to be go up until the day before.
Yeah.
So, and I think we're actually going to do it the way we were. Okay, who's mute your YouTube, Ed?
Huh?
Mute your YouTube.
Who's that? What?
Um,
Heading to live short. Yeah, geez. I don't know how to do it.
Jason, we're having an Aussie this year for Thanksgiving, so. Um, but no, we're it's actually somewhat planned, but I think we're going to do it like an American Western style buffet. Then we're going to do a Filipino side,
Oh,
so we
okay.
hit both. So
Yeah.
I only eat. I'm not a big. I only eat in certain local food, local dishes.
I eat whatever she throws in front of me.
No, I only eat. And my doctor this time told me I had to eat more green leafy vegetables.
Yes, I better eat the local dishes.
Yeah.
Well, everything they cook has vegetables in it, so
Yeah. Well,
whatever they cook has some type of vegetable in it.
Give me 1 second, please.
No, you don't have it there, Jason. We have it. That's when the Indians and the Pilgrims came together and became one. Then about 100
Okay.
years after that, they wiped out the Indians. So Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we're yeah. I only eat certain Philippine dishes. I don't eat the fish.
I eat some fish, not too much.
Okay.
But
I don't eat rice.
I eat rice maybe fry. If she's gonna feed me rice, she better fry it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Jason's right on because I came from a family with what do you call it? Um, I came from a family of diabetics on both sides, my mother's side and my father's side. But my blood sugar is good because I get that shit taken care of every 6 months,
Me
and
too.
that's
Well, I
um.
have diabetes, so
Well, and actually, when I go back this time, they're going to give me a blood pressure cuff and a what do you call it for blood sugar. So, but
well,
yeah, honestly, I kind of stay away from that. But I do eat the chop suey. I eat the adobo. I eat barbecue. And if it depends on who cooks it, I eat the dinuguan,
yeah.
which
Well,
is the
fried rice. I'll tell you, rice is okay if you don't eat it that much. Like I may have it once a day and just a cupful, not too much more than a cupful. That's the only time. That's the only rice I'll eat.
yeah. But
And,
then my wife does something really good with like peas and carrots and tomato
yeah.
sauce
Oh yeah.
with the minced pork and tomato puts like makes tomato sauce with it.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's some kind of local thing. Oh, and I like lechon kawali,
Yeah.
but I
You gotta
can't
watch
eat
Leech
it.
Town. You have to watch Leech Town. You gotta. For me, when it comes to Leech Town, if I try to stay away from the fatty. Like I'll eat Leech Town, but I really wanted not too much fat.
Oh no, I don't touch pancit at all.
Yeah. Well, punch it. Oh, punch it's not bad.
Yeah, well, like I gotta lose weight. Just put it this way, I was shocked.
Yeah. You get your diabetes checked. My doctor does mine every 3 months. He does an
Well, no,
A1C.
okay. Let
I
me
get
tell
an
you,
A1C done every three
Ed, you're
months.
gonna Ed, you're gonna find this out when you go to the VA. They're gonna set you up on a 6 month schedule
Yeah.
to monitor everything.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to do the fasting the night before,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but it's pretty good because if you get there at like 6:45 and you get in,
Uh,
take care of everything. You got to do the blood panels, pee in the cup.
yeah.
Um, what else did they do to me? They haven't done the prostate check yet, but you're
Uh,
old, so they might do you.
yeah.
Um,
I've
yeah,
had it.
I'm glad I retired before I was 40 and I didn't have to get the over 40. No, actually, I take that
I've,
back. I never got
I've,
an over.
but,
I I never got an over 40 physical.
really. Ooh, you should get one.
I never got one.
You should get one.
Um, that darn ant. This channel's going away after today. This is the last one. We're moving back to the other one, and so this is the side. Oh, I might. Here we go. Let me see if he'll pop up. He popped up on Facebook. I know he's been busy. I want to ask him get his opinion on something. And
No, Jason here they do. I've had prostate both blood and the finger. They do both. In the States, they did both to me. Blood test and the prostate blood test, that's a PSA. They do
yeah,
that, plus they do the finger also.
yeah. But yeah, they actually, Ed, you will be impressed. You will be impressed by this one here, this clinic
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
I just hope that they get one of the hospitals in McCullough where I can go, like if I
And
have to
get
go.
and get direct billing.
Yeah, if they can do one of the hospitals in McCullough, so do direct billing. Like if they can get Seaside Hospital. I was it Seaside? I think that's what, what was that hospital called? It's what hospital to call where all the Americans go there. Is it Seaside or is it Riverside? Riverside Hospital, McCullough. That's one of the best hospitals. That's if I do have to go to McCullough, that's where I go. And if they could get that hospital in their system, that'd be great. That would be great.
Hey, darn it! I like you now. I got mad respect because you don't discriminate. Um, but yeah, I mean, hell, I mean, I really got to quit smoking, which is a big thing, and it's kind of hard.
That's my habit. I smoke too much.
And it's kind of hard when it's rainy season and you can't get out of the house.
Yeah.
I mean, we might get 20 minutes of not having rain at all each day.
We had rain today, but we haven't had rain in the last couple of days. We had some rain today.
Oh, we're getting pounded. I was in Solano last night. It was raining. I was in the Cagayan Valley. It was raining. Mm-hmm. I went to when we got back across the Pangasinan. It was raining.
Yeah.
And it stopped a little bit coming up Marcos Highway. Then as soon as we crossed over the final mountains to come into the city, it was pouring down rain again.
Oh.
So that's another reason. I missed having 4 seasons.
Yeah. Oh, here, I tell you, Luzon is getting killed. Like, we're not getting, last year we got hit real bad with rain. And this year, Luzon's getting rain. We're not getting a lot of rain.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jason, we mess with that all the time.
Yeah.
He's got a combat ribbon for riding an office chair.
That's right. Hey.
But hey, you know what? I can't say nothing. I can't say anything.
I got a couple more ribbons for riding that chair, not just a combat ribbon.
Oh, I can't mock yet because 95% of my monthly time I was sitting in an office chair. So
my last 10 years I was sitting in a chair, but not all the time. I was up in the my main job was sitting in a chair. My last 10 years.
And I actually drove past the Aloe de Winter radio vlogs SNR in Cabanatuan. I didn't stop because I didn't get the chance to stop, but I drove past it. And that's actually a nice city over there in Nueva Ecija. The road getting to it sucks because it seems like it's the main artery going east from an inlet.
Seen a movie where they freed all those prisoners and prison.
Oh, the Great Raid. The Great Raid. I drove past it. I saw the signs for that. Signs for that one. And but yeah, it was a nice ride over. I couldn't see much of that area because it was dark by the time we crossed into the Cagayan Valley.
Yeah,
but
I've been up there. I was up there with the site, and my ex-brother-in-law, he lived right behind. I don't know if you ever seen the monument in Tapas.
No, the only places I've been on Luzon, I've been down to Pangasinan, San Fernando La Union, Rosario La Union, which hopefully one day I'll build my dream house down there.
Yeah, Capas Charles was the end of the death march. That's where the death march ended, Capas. And they have a real big monument there.
Yeah. Then I got my list of places I want to hit. I want to hit Subic. I want to check out this place on the Freeport Zone. I want to get over to I would love to go up north.
You should try to get on the Clark Field, the base. Not Andrews, Clark. You should try to get down there.
Yeah.
You really
know. Where else? I've been all around Manila. Don't like it. But yeah, I mean, I gotta get out more. But right now, we're focusing on going back to the world.
Yeah. Like this
Yeah.
time, since I've been here, the 2 years I've been here
Hey, I got a
now.
question for hey, Ed. I got a question
Yeah.
for you. Have you ever been on Warner? Were you ever stationed at Warner Robins?
Never based there. I landed there a couple of times. I've been through there a couple of times. I was never stationed there.
How's the medical facilities and all there?
I don't know.
Okay.
As I said,
Okay.
I well, like that night they had like BX the last time I was in there.
Okay. Because my second option for the support I would want is I actually looked on the map and I'm close to Fort Benning, so maybe that'll make me feel more at home.
What are you?
I
Warner
might be.
Robins?
I
Warner
might
Robins
feel
is
more.
called Benning.
Yeah. Okay. I might have. Well, Ed, I feel at home. Okay. You know the green suit guys that carry rifles and actually,
Yeah,
you know.
Warner Robins is probably better than Benning. Nah, go with
Okay.
the
Air Force.
go with the
Air
blue
Force.
shirts.
Okay. Air Force bombs countries. Army occupies
Yeah,
and takes.
that's all right. Occupy all you want. We'll stay up in here and watch you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
So. Yeah. Hey, Jason, I got it's my bucket is to come to the UK. I want to check out the UK.
UK.
Yeah, let me check the time here. We can go through. We can go somewhere. We got people, and yeah, I mean, yeah, Theresa May. Don't get me started. I'm not a politician, but I'm glad.
I think
Thank
Trump
God.
pissed her off. I think
I don't
Trump might
care.
piss her off.
Ed, only thing I got to say is we're going to be seeing a minimum of 2.6 until he's out of office.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And I tell you,
Okay.
the part about it, we have 2.6 days in our pension. It's going to be about a 2.6 in Social Security too. That's why I
No,
like it.
yeah. Okay.
Because Social Security and our pensions is based exactly on the same thing. What one gets, the other gets. We're
Yeah.
based
Hey,
on it across the. So,
hey, Ed. If I get the chance, I will pull up the what do you call it? The pictures my wife put up. I'll send them over and let you see it. See it. It's actually a subdivision, but it's going to be a subdivision, but it's actually an old mango farm with
ah,
all mature mango and star apple trees on it.
yeah, mango. I got a bunch of mango right behind me. Got a mango grove right behind me.
Did you eat the chicken yet?
No. The chicken's being raised. They got a goat out there. We're still raising, and we have chicken out there. We got two chickens out there. Got a rooster out there, and
Yeah.
thinking about getting another goat. She wants to have baby goats, so she's thinking about getting another goat. My wife is crazy. I swear.
Okay. Dude, like I said, I got mad respect for the ant. He gets around and doesn't discriminate.
Oh yeah, the day and a half.
Oh, I gotta watch a couple of his. Frankie, Dream Staycay, Portrait of a Crybaby. I saw that one. I saw that one. Okay.
Frankie's
Marquis
been
releases
crying
it.
about something all week long.
Well, actually, since we're not on the other channel, we can talk about him. He's really losing it. He's really losing it now.
Yeah, he's been crying about getting his blood work, about Jollibee, about people in stores. He's been crying all week long. He should stay over. Where is he? In Bahal or someplace?
I have no clue. I really don't care, but that dude is like, wow.
He should stay where he is. Stay away from people.
I mean, he put one up in there. I guess I don't know if he took it down or YouTube took it down where he was bashing employees and
Yeah, I'm talking about that one. He's bashing employees
yeah.
all over. And he's bashing Jollibee.
Let me tell you something. He ought to go back. I went back to the States 2 years ago, right? I went into, well, you're from the East Coast. You've heard of, what's the name of that store? Boscov's?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I went into the local Boscov's to buy a wallet, okay? It's a two. They got a 2-floor one where I'm at. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I went into the first floor to the wallet section. I could, if I wasn't honest, I could have probably robbed that place. On that
Yeah.
whole big floor, they had 2 employees, and nobody helped me. I stood at the cash register for 10 minutes to pay for my wallet.
Well, his main store is in Wilkes-Barre, PA. Boscoff himself lives in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, which
Yeah.
is right next to Scranton. And he is going. He's starting to go under. The man's starting to go under.
And honestly, yeah, they are going under because they're actually leaving where I'm from back in Maryland. They're actually
Yeah.
gonna tear that mall down and put up like a, I don't know what, I don't care because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be living there.
Yeah.
But and I thank God, I really do. I thank God for SM.
SM. I haven't been to SM yet.
SM grocery and an SM store
Yeah.
because you can help you if you have questions. You have people to help you.
Wow.
I was in there with Johnny doing some shopping, and let me tell you something. It was like 3 people, and I went to get my wife some new, better walking shoes,
Uh-huh.
and the guy, they didn't have them at the one section with the men's, which I can never figure that out. I mean, like they've got like a tiny men's shoe section, and then they got like a wall and like 5,000 different brands and types of women's shoes, which I can't figure that out. But he actually helped me, walked over, helped me choose, and no later than 5 minutes he was back with them. So
I just got a new pair of shoes from online.
mhm.
Only cost me $55. They weren't too bad. Nice little shoes too. Like me, I am so cheap. Even when I was home, back in the States, I'm so cheap. But I don't like shopping. Like for me, I go out buy. I'll go to one of these. What do they call it? Cheap shoe stores back to the States.
Oh, I got rid of
Pick,
all. I only wear one brand of shoes now
yeah.
because I wear a size 13, and the only ones over here, the quality or the Merrill brand.
Yeah. Like me, I buy the cheapest shoes. I hate shopping. Like you catch me, like every time I go to Bacola with the world to Baguio, my wife comes with me. She wants go to S&M. That's the worst day of my life. Is
Yeah.
going to get my visa. I hate shopping. Not like me for shopping is I go in, buy what I want, and I'm gone.
Well,
And,
we got it. We got shopping down to a science now for groceries.
yeah.
Yeah, I finally figured it out. I was stubborn and hard headed and buying the vegetables in the SM store, and
Mm.
she just went and for like 1,200 pesos got
Oh, if I went to S&M,
like
when it comes to
like
good shopping here.
well, no, hold on. Let me think. It was about 20 kilos of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And you go in to buy 6 lemons.
Mm.
6 lemons. I'm going to repeat myself.
Yeah.
In the SM store, it's 400 pesos for
Wow.
6 lemons there. When we can get the mountain grown ones here for 70 a kilo.
I get the 70 a kilo.
Yeah.
I go for the 70 a kilo.
But I won't eat. I won't eat.
Calamansi is good.
Yeah. I won't eat meat that's bought in the market anymore.
Really?
No.
Huh.
No. I go over. I get it at the SM store.
Yeah. Well, I buy it in the market because they butcher it early in the morning and they take it right to the market.
Yeah.
It's fresh meat. Like they take the cattle into the butcher about 3 o'clock in the morning. They butcher it and take it right to the market. So go to
Yeah.
the market early, you're getting still fresh.
Well, we
stuff.
do it on Sundays here because one of the
Yeah.
neighbors up there, they butcher and sell a pig every Sunday. They butcher
Well, see, they,
first thing in
they
the
have,
morning.
yeah,
They do it
have,
first.
yeah, they have the slaughterhouse right here in Escalante. They have the slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So you take everything, the city runs it. You take it, they butcher all the meat. And I'll tell you, the other day, well, what was it? Well, a couple weeks ago, my son got baptized. We had a hog. We just took it down there. We were there about 3 o'clock in the morning. They have a butcher the hog. And when I was there, I guess one of the market people were there. They had cows, they had
Yeah.
butchers, and you should see them pack all this meat on a tricycle. Oh my goodness! I
Oh, I
have never.
did. Oh, you want to see something funny? I should have took a fucking picture or a video of it. We were driving across Nueva Ecija. It was a trike with a cargo cage on it with like 6 pigs in it.
Yeah. Well, there must have been. I swear, 5 cows. If I count them, there was butchered cows. Must have been at least 15 pigs. 5 cows butchered now, packed on this tricycle. I couldn't
That
believe my eyes.
that sounds like a wedding up here.
I tell you, it was all going to the market. The stuff was all going to the market. But all this meat just packed.
Hold on,
Every single.
I'm gonna see if he wants to come on because I know he follows it.
Hello, Roberto. How are you, sir?
I gotta find him.
Who's that?
Got him. Let me see if I can do this. No, Roberto, I'm trying to catch up because I was out of the loop for 24 hours. So if you want to, it's in your FB. You're welcome to drop by if you want. If you're not busy, I know it's during the week and he's probably getting ready for work or going to work.
Roberto, did you go back in hiding or did you stick this one
He's
out? Nobody came after you?
okay, Ed. I've seen him and his brother on Facebook. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
No, we don't
Not
want Roberto
you.
to have to
Not
hide.
you. Not you. Not you.
I've seen the picture of Roberto's brother when Roberto was trying to ride the Carabao.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with either one of them, to be real truthful with you.
Yeah. We should get Larry on. Oh, you mean expat prepper? He's not up on Facebook at all.
Oh, well, were you in surgery on your anniversary?
I'm looking on my Facebook. I don't think he's up on. No, he's not on. He's not on. So
Escaping the Philippines, Larry.
I don't know that guy.
Is I don't know I don't know who that is either. I don't know.
Well, hey, Brown American Expat, I dropped you a link if you want to chat. Me and Ed are just sitting here because we're going back to steak and hey, Ed, I gotta grab some liquid. I gotta take some medication. I'll be right back. Entertain.
Entertainment. I don't have the dancing girls, and I can't put them on. Maybe I'll get a couple of dancing girls when I have little entertainment here, right? Yeah. I only charge. Let me see if I go get a couple of dancing girls. I'm out here in the boondocks, so I might be them cheap. So let me see. It just charges 20 pesos each to watch the dancing girls. How's that? We'll do that. Top of that, I have to pick my else. Let's see. Is that Playboy Larry? Is he the one that goes on the Alabama Boy show all the time? Is that who it is? Nah, I don't got any farm animals screwing. Nah, I don't have any farm animals. I just got chickens, goats, and roosters. There's supper. I told you you're not farm animals. No. Oh, Roberto, did you ever share? You're a Filipino. You can know that your family's in the Philippines. My wife bought two chickens. Now, when inside of the house is almost finished, these chickens, she's supposed to kill them and put blood on the wall. Did you ever hear that? Well, one I don't know, but before they do the finish of the cement, you're supposed to put blood on it, chicken blood. I never heard of that.
Wow.
Did you ever heard
Okay.
of that? Have you ever heard of that? Before the house is finished, like before they do the finish in your house, you're supposed to
Yeah.
chicken blood and put chicken blood on the house.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither. I think that's really weird.
I've never actually heard of that.
That must be
Um,
like the house hasn't blessed yet. When it's completely done, we'll have it blessed. But that must be the whatchamacallit, the these the wicked dark side of it, I guess, to keep the spirits away from it. I don't know.
well, I did notice living here that there's like a fine line between traditional, like I don't want to call it voodoo, but traditional. Uh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix that.
But did you give you a link from last week?
Probably or the one from when we died and had to come back.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Try that one. Okay. No, I mean I've noticed that since I've been living here now full time, that there is like a little bit of traditional to that, but then again, there's still Christianity.
Yeah, they got this, what you want to call it, the spiritual and the Christianity side of it. That the the dark side and the light side.
Okay.
What to call it? I don't know.
I mean, but living up here with the local people from the mountain region, they do practice a lot of the.
Yeah.
But yet again, up here, they were also educated by the Catholic missionaries.
Uh, yeah.
So I mean, I know like the medical stuff, like some of the medicine stuff with like the colds and the blood, and I hear that, but I don't know about like the rubbing the chicken blood
Yeah.
on the house for a blessing or any of that. I
I don't
know
know
if
why.
you bless, I know when like a blessing for a house, I think would be like, I know they do a pig in a celebration, that sort of
Well,
thing.
yeah. Well, this is they actually put the blood. They kill the chicken and put the blood from the chicken in the house on the wall before they redo the wall.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I sound like, but I'm eating. I'm eating something Bam will probably be jealous of. I'm actually having a nice stovetop piece of grilled chicken with some nice seasoning on it.
Ah.
So,
Uh-huh. And here I had barbecue pork, a couple barbecue hot dogs.
are you eating them red hot dogs with the dye injected?
No, no, no. I get them. I try to find either German hot dogs or something like that. I don't eat the Filipino hot. They have to be.
Roberto's in the house. What's happening, Roberto?
Yeah, Roberto.
Stand by.
I look for other. I don't not eat the local brand hot dogs. I try to find German hot dogs or Hungarian hot
Okay.
dogs.
Okay, he's back. What's happening, Roberto?
Oh, nothing. Just home recovering.
Mhm.
What kind of surgery do you have?
Well, I don't want to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't let him.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Yeah,
hey,
it'll be.
okay. I'd
Well, I
like
told
you.
everybody last time that I had a penis enlargement done.
Okay.
So I want to be as big as Bama. Yeah,
Oh.
10-inch. So I was at 8-inch, and then I said, well, I need that extra 2-inch. So I said, Doc, give me 2 more inches, please. I want to be Bama, or I want to be equal to Bama. So yeah.
Okay.
I got a full 10-inch.
No,
was
I've been-
it ready before your anniversary?
Yeah, it was on the 15th.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're good.
No. I mean today's 15th. It was on the 4th of July.
Okay.
Yeah, that weekend there. So, how about you guys? How you guys doing?
I've been out of the loop. I was traveling from Manila, went from Baguio, Manila, cut back up through Nueva Ecija. I was doing the Operation Backpack support for Johnny.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went freaking awesome. Johnny will be talking about it. The video will be out Monday if you're a subscriber to Expat TV.
Oh, yeah.
The pickup.
Sure.
The pickup will be done. The pickup will be done, and it's going to be posted on.
Is Johnny still here in?
Yes.
Yes.
In States.
Yes. Yes.
Oklahoma.
So I came back to. I heard there was an apology, but then Ed tells me there was an apology to everybody, but this person, that person, and like I told Ed, I think it was meant just to get Johnny off his ass.
Yeah, I mean, I never take that guy seriously because, like I said before, and I've commented this a lot, is he has no resources. I mean, he can call any of his family. His family's not going to go out of their way to file report on someone that they don't know, because his brother told. Even that letter that who read that letter from Bama's sister about apologizing.
Not me.
That she's not part of his.
Oh, that was what that was. That was when he douched her out. He got drunk.
Right, I remember that.
She put that. That's when he was real drunk. That one night, he douched his sister out, gave all her information, where she lived and everything, and she came back on, put in the comments about that's why she wrote all that stuff. That's when I got banned from his channel because I asked him nicely. I said, I can see you trying to douche any of us, but why do you have to douche your own family? I go, that's
Alvin E.
Yeah, that's what that was about. That's
and
what
they don't like him anyways. I mean, why would they go out of their way to
help him?
To help him?
Yeah. Okay, hey, Roberta, let me ask you a question. Ed and I were talking about this before you popped in the chat. I had thought about this. Okay, I got 2 points to put out. I put this point out. I noticed a pattern with him in dating and relationships.
Right.
The type of woman that he wants one that's only going to keep her mouth shut, cook and clean. And when one pushes back, it's when he flips out.
I think I heard from everybody, or a lot of you guys, that's not going to last long either. I mean, I give her less than a month. After she finds out that the type of person he really is, that he's in the United States, he's a total loser.
Yeah,
and he plays someone that's important in the Philippines because no one knows him.
Yeah. Hey, before I want to cut you off. Graham, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, Graham.
Hello, Graham.
I'm doing very well, gentlemen. Very, very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like Graham because Graham kind of was on the outside looking at what was I going to say? Oh, the second point, Roberto. I was on a trip with another vet and he heard what was said. Right.
Yeah.
I say, when you get over here, get your brother, we'll all get together and have a barbecue on the street out in front of their house.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And you know what?
Instead of them inviting us in their compound, we'll invite them out to the streets.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, we can have we can feed the barangay. I'll bring plastic baggies. We'll give everybody some lechon.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll buy a couple of lechons. I mean, 2-3 lechons. 3,000 pesos is not very much.
Yeah, I mean, we can have bring a couple racks of sand, Megan, Red Horse, and some chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, feed the whole barangay.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. You can do that.
And speaking of which, both of them should have got the barangay summons Wednesday.
Yeah. Well,
So
I
we'll see where that
actually,
goes.
I actually, my cousin my cousin's daughter, my niece, lives in Cebu, and I told her to make a phone call to the barangay there because I noticed that one of the girls that they had in that room that night, they were
Very young.
dancing and she looked like she's 15 or maybe even 14.
I said the same thing, but when I was sitting on the bed,
I can't say anything about that but I can tell you, and Graham can back me up on this. Miss Warrior does not look her age.
But no, that doesn't. This one.
Yeah, but the other two could be legal age. I mean, not 25, but at least legal age. But the girl on the bed in the blue, she was definitely underage.
Yeah, she was. She was.
So
when you look at my wife, she looks young.
Yeah.
But she's not as young as she is, but she doesn't look. She did. You could tell she was not an adult.
Okay, let's get Graham's thoughts on that, Graham.
Well, I'm not going to judge.
I'm not either.
What I see, and I'll tell you why. Because my eyes are not young, and when I look at those girls, they all look young to me. And to be quite frank, I can't actually tell, whether somebody's 16 or 18 or 20, because often, I mean, let's face it, if they're good-looking girls, often a 14-year-old can look good.
Yeah,
in some cases, So I'm not going to judge that, but I do want to say one thing. I'm not a vet, okay, and I know you three are vets,
right?
But when that statement was made about vets, I've got to tell you, I was offended. And the reason I was offended was because whilst I'm not a vet, I have absolute appreciation for people that do what they do in the military forces. And for someone to come back and say what he said, in my mind, is extremely offensive, because as a working fucking tax-paying man, those vets, whoever they are, and for whatever country they represent the average working man. And I was pissed off by that. I'll tell you now, I was absolutely fucking pissed off by that. That was a dirty thing to say. That was a filthy, filthy thing to say.
Well, I mean, you have vets, right, in your country?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've worked with Aussies in Iraq.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. I mean, they're the same thing as U.S. or any country. A vet's a vet.
And I have to say this. Since 9/11, with Iraq and Australia was the first one to stand up and say, yes, we're with you, and did it. And
absolutely.
Actually did it. So, I mean, I can't knock them. I mean, I was kind of jealous they could have beer in theater, but other than that, they were awesome guys. They had another name. They had a nickname. They called them Diggers. Diggers, Australian Diggers. Yeah. And you know what? Roberto was Coast Guard. Yeah, no big deal. But
I was stationed at Cape Disappointment, where they have the National Motor Lifeboat School, and every year that school gets Coast Guards from Australia, New Zealand, Japan, all over, and they come and they learn how to ride the surf, per se. So yeah, I mean, they're great guys. I mean, I met a couple of those guys, and we went out in town and went clubbing. So.
Oh yeah, the other drama is the Bayou Water Boy. You know who we're talking about?
Bayou Water Boy. That's a new name for me.
I'm not going to talk. He's the one that used to bash bash Dave all the time. He was from the
Oh,
Val.
yeah.
Okay. Well, he took
Okay.
the drama and tried to stir up problems on Johnny's GoFundMe.
No, really?
Dropping the link to his channel on the GoFundMe page and everything, and they had to block him. I didn't find out till we hit the Chinatown, and Johnny's partner told me. So that is like totally fucking wrong.
That's a low blow.
Okay, we used to have, when I was my second tour now, we used to do a lot of drinking with the Aussies, and we'd have gross outs.
My dad talked about the Coast Guard in Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And I know our customs people were Coast Guard in Iraq when we started to ship our shit home. They flew up from Kuwait and did all of our customs inspections on our containers. Then when we out processed to get on the plane to come home, the guys that did all our baggage were Coast Guard. So I got mad respect for the Coast Guard, even though they should enforce the EPA laws on the harbor in Baltimore a little better. So
but any discussion between various forces is mute. All right, that's not the point. The point is that if you serve, you serve, and if you serve, you're doing something that much of the population wouldn't do.
For shit money, for a lot less.
Well, not just for a lot less, but if you think about it, right? Look, if I tell you a long drawn out story about when my father joined the armed forces in 1942, right? He was 16 years of age. He lied about his fucking age. Back then, there was no proof of age. You just filled in a form and get a stamp and you're in. And he went up to New Guinea and he fought against the Japanese at that time.
Was he at the Kodak Trail?
Kokoda Trail.
Yeah. Was he a veteran of that?
Absolutely. And there was many perhaps Americans are not aware, but there's a huge amount of stories about Kokoda Trail and about what happened on that trail. And it was a battle that was fought out for many months. And at the end of the day, people talk about bullshit about so and so didn't serve or didn't fight or wasn't on the front line because he never mentioned it. And I've got to tell you that the whole time that I knew my old man was obviously my whole life, and he never, ever one time spoke about it. I had to find out. I actually did some research after he passed away to find out exactly what he was involved in. People that do valiant things don't really speak about it. Yeah, they just don't.
My wife. Well, right now, my wife is getting it in bits and pieces.
No, because it becomes a very private thing amongst the people that you were served with. In my father's case, for example, he had a number of people from across the country, and Australia's a big country, but he had a number of people from across the country that were there, and they knew exactly what he knew, and they would discuss things amongst themselves. And we have a day in Australia called Anzac Day, where people come together, and they come together so they can discuss basically the past. They can discuss what happened and so on and so forth, but they do not tend to share that with the masses. All right? Because they
together. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's take this for a fact. Okay, this dude brought up. Well, he can't spell it or say it, but camaraderie. I can actually, Graham can witness this. What about me and Expat TV? Can you see the camaraderie and
of course
the common with us?
That's clear.
Yeah,
but it's clear because I've seen you guys.
Yeah,
right? I've met you guys. I know firsthand. But and that's what I'm trying to explain is that people don't make that public because it's not. It's a bit like, if for the first time you scored yourself a blonde with big tits, you're going to tell your buddies about it. That's not a problem. But if you find a girl that you want to be serious with, well, you don't discuss those things. And it's a little bit like that in the fact that those things are very serious. All right, when you're on the front line, it's very, very serious. And for me, obviously I've never been there, but I do appreciate the fact that it's very serious.
Well, and I got to put this out to the odd couple. Don't knock Roberto's service, because he was protecting the home front while the rest of us were abroad taking care of business.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
His job kept.
When he gave the apology, he said Roberto wasn't even in the service. Like, he doesn't know the Coast Guard is part of the military.
Yes.
It wasn't to Roberto, because Roberto was not in the military.
Yeah, Cape. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Is Cape Disappointment where those crab boats go out?
Yeah, Cape Disappointment is on the tip of the Columbia River, between Washington and Oregon.
Okay, that's where the Deadliest Catch, Dungeness, whatever, was filmed.
No, it was the Guardian. Remember the Guardian?
Yes.
The movie with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
You know that cave they went into?
Yes.
That's right on Columbia River.
Okay.
Anyways, going back to Bama, I mean, his father served in the military back in the World War.
Grandfather, he said.
Oh, grandfather. I'm sorry. Yeah, grandfather. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of stories that his grandfather didn't tell him about. No. And if you ask him now, he probably couldn't tell you a story.
Exactly.
Of anything that his grandfather did.
Like, I can tell you, my grandfather, one of my grandfathers was at Omaha Beach, right? Okay, which was a rough day in American history. But I didn't know exactly what he did till after he passed away. My grandmother, World War II, gave me his unit yearbook from the time they went to England till the time they finished. And I flipped through and I was looking at the pictures. I didn't realize how many German concentration camps he had liberated.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he never talked about Korea at all. He always went to his little reunion once a year and got together with the people that he served with and talked about it. And Graham, I forget because my mind's running 100 miles an hour. Thanksgiving is on. It's planned. We're having 2 buffets.
Bit of a problem because Thanksgiving's on the 22nd, and I don't think I'm going to be there until the week after.
Okay, don't worry. There'll be plenty of leftovers. Trust me, because we're doing 2 buffets. we're doing 2 buffets. We're going to do a Filipino one, then an American Western one.
We'll save your turkey leg, Graham.
And hey, Graham, what we'll do is we'll be nice. We'll put 2 plates for you down for the missing person, which is a tradition.
That might work.
And I got another news for you, Graham. A new wine store and everything grocery store just opened in Baguio. It's getting ready to open. They're stocking it this week.
Well,
I'm going to vlog it.
That sounds good. Yeah, go vlog it.
I am going to. I'm going to make Allo de Winter jizz. Yeah, and actually, NYC is right. I got all my grandfather's stuff because it's kind of ironic. I served full time in the same division he was in World War II with.
Really? Wow, great.
Yeah, 29th Division. Ed, look it up. They were the only National Guard. They were only National Guard unit to hit the shores on D-Day. Omaha Beach.
I don't know.
They were the only National Guard division. National Guard.
Well, Pennsylvania National Guard is already in country. That's right.
They can't. No, when D-Day hit, the 29th was at Omaha Beach.
Yeah.
The active duty was the Big Red One and the 4th Infantry Division. All the other American divisions were active duty. They were a National Guard division that got called up.
You mean the 109th was activated?
No, the 28th Division, the Bloody Bucket, got the name Bloody Bucket from the Battle of the Hurtgen Forest. We'll do that another time. Let's go back to the Odd Couple.
Yeah, the Odd Couple. But I was saying, one thing, Graham, with the military though, like even us, like we could talk among ourselves what happened, but civilians never know what we did.
Yeah, my father never talked about Vietnam.
No, like nobody. My wife, my kids, they know nothing about Vietnam except what I told them. I got drunk every other night of the week.
And these two probably chime in like they're military experts. Oh, I forgot. The Bogan, he was beating up sailors and Marines in Cairns or Darwin or wherever he was from. That's his military experience. I like to see that short round go up against a fucking U.S. Marine. It's like 6'6". So, hey, how's your banana property coming, Roberto?
Still there. We haven't done anything to it yet. We probably won't start on cultivating it till maybe sometime next year. Right now, little by little, I'm having them clear off the land, you know.
Yeah. Okay. But these Odd Couple, those two are like, whew, they got a shitstorm coming from people and they don't realize it. But
yeah, I mean, they keep calling me out. You know, Bama keeps calling me out and mentioning my name.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, his wish is going to come true sooner than later. So keep going, Bama. Keep calling me out.
Yeah. Yeah, but he did that 6-minute video where he fed into the lie about Popeye again. But, you know, if people that know Popeye, they know his story. It was like a 6-minute one on his new channel. I'll get you the link. I'll put it in your Facebook so you can watch it. He was like putting his screen up and pointing his finger. It's like, I'm gonna get you, boy, fuck boy, with the avatars. I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever.
And he called me fat. I mean, come on,
dude. I've seen you.
I'm Samoan. I'm Samoan. It's supposed to be fat, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but I've seen pictures.
Supposed to be that big.
I've seen pictures of you and your brother. You could like crack coconuts with your hands.
He's Samoan. He's good.
Yeah.
I'm part Samoan, man. I have that, you know, that big bone structure going. You know.
Yeah, and seriously, and
compliment me.
And actually, you know what else gets me? They can run their mouth all they want because you're a duel, so it's just making it worse. Is it arrogance or is it stupidity? I mean, well, it's probably both.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They keep forgetting that Aloe and I are dual citizen. So our action is different from you guys' action. You know,
no, it's not.
More.
No, it's not. Because you want to know why? I'm married to a local.
Oh,
I'm married to a citizen.
I know. I'm talking about.
Oh. Who's the blank screen guy that just popped in with the camera on? Speak.
I don't know.
Speak.
You don't want to send them links.
Oh, it's Graham. Okay. Okay. That worries me because I'm doing it on Facebook now. But
anyways, so yeah, I mean, he keeps calling me out, and I guarantee you your wish will come true.
Well, actually, they're doing better. They fucked up with me because I'm a permanent resident. Married to a citizen. So, you know what? Let them.
I may do a blog. You see my property behind me on my avatar?
Yeah.
I'm selling that property. That's in Montebello.
How close are you from the beach?
Just minutes, walking distance.
Talk to Johnny Warrior. Yeah. Okay. We're doing a show next week on the old channel because my strike's coming off. And I'll put this out again next week after the 17th on Baguio Life. I think Aloe's going to come on. Johnny's going to come on. And we're going to talk about property ownership in the Philippines.
We can own it.
I can. I'm the secondary.
Your wife can, not you.
I'm a secondary. My name's on the title.
No. My name's on it to secondary under Title II, but that doesn't say you own it. He
We're
owns
gonna
it.
we're gonna talk about it next week, Ed.
Uh,
I talked to a lawyer.
you got the
Okay.
lawyer.
Yes.
You have she
Oh,
used your ass, you got it.
Either way, it's a good conversation to have because everybody's confused about that. So if we get
Well,
some facts out, I think it'll be
yeah, I
very
mean,
important.
I can only relate my experiences, right? And Alo's like the property guru. He's got like property in the city, in the country, farm, you know.
I think I almost passed him up. I think I got more than he does now
Yeah.
with that plantation. And just I don't know how
we were
many he
shooting
has.
around. We were shooting around an idea of trying to import cow sperm from the States and crossing an American cattle breed with the local cattle to try to see what we can get out of it. So
They do that now with the pigs.
yeah, well, actually, there's somebody in Batangas that's got the Berkshire pigs from England. He's raising them, and the disease-resistant pigs from Texas. I can't think what they call them. They're red, and but his prices are high, like real fucking high.
But see, the Berkshire pigs are meaty. There's not much fat on them. So
Yeah, but
they're
we
probably
want a
worth
pig.
paying.
Yeah, but they graze. They don't root. That's what we like about them. And up here where I'm at, they're cold resistant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I like native pig, but that's just my taste.
No, I don't like native pigs.
Come up here where I'm at. But yeah, well, down where we got our property, it's an old mango farm, so we got mango and star apple already on it. So, yeah. I mean, so we're going to talk about property. So, if Roberto, if you're available, please come on.
Yeah, I mean, I've been buying properties off and on for past, let's say, my brother got, when he moved out there in 2001, in 2005, I think, or 5 or 8, I can't remember which one. Then he started bugging me about buying properties, and so I started buying properties.
It's an investment. We're going to do that back in the States to an extent.
I just bought property, 50 extra square meters. I have 150 meters land now.
Yeah.
You have 100. I just bought 50 more.
Well, my wife thought I was nuts when I bought 600. She goes, "Why do you need that?" I need a yard. Hey, Graham, when you get here, what?
You need a yard?
Yeah, I do. I do need a yard.
I need the extra for the when I put the well in, and I need the extra for the tower for the water, for the water barrels and everything to hook up. I need a little
just put a pump on the well and pipe it straight to the house.
To do that, I had it like that. But you do that every time you want to pipe in the house, you have to go out and hit the switch to turn the pump on.
No, the one we've got, okay, because we're on the water district. Okay, we got the 10 drum tank. Okay.
Yeah.
Then my wife, to fill it off the water district, she flips the lever down. It fills up the 10 drum tank. She flips it off. Okay. Then we've got a pressure that juices the house. Okay. Then it goes on and off like it does in the States. So, plus, I need a big house. I can't live in a Filipino-sized house.
Right now, I have 2 50-gallon drums.
Yeah.
Hooked up.
And are you taking a bath in a bucket?
No, they're hooked up to the house. They're hooked up to the well. I got the well. The well's hooked up to a pump. Okay, now I got the 2 tanks, the 2 50-gallon tanks hooked up to that, coming into the house. So all I have to do is go out every couple of days to hit the switch to fill the buckets back up, to fill the drums back up. It flows right into the house. But before I had this, before I got the drums, the house was hooked up. But I'd have to go out and hit the pump, turn the pump on to get the water into the house. And then after I got done using the water to go out, turn off the pump.
Don't be ashamed, Dad. I had to do the bucket thing while they were remodeling.
Well, I had to do that for a long time until I got the pump on.
Yeah, I mean,
I go through the bucket all the time.
I had the electric heater on the cord. You plugged it in, dropped it in the bucket to heat the water up.
No, well, see, I didn't have that. I still don't have the heat. But the thing is, it's really cool. My well water, for some reason, is warm. I kind of, maybe it should have, even now with the two drums up there, the drums are up high, so they're right in the sun all the time, so it's getting a lot of heat on them.
Yeah.
And that water is not really that cold. The water is nice. Sometimes, depends on how it is outside, sometimes the water is hot.
And okay. Now, since we're talking about hobbles for houses, okay, Roberto would know. I think I would know. You've seen that part where the odd couple live. They're like in a ghetto,
Right.
They're like in a ghetto. I don't know that area that well.
I don't know if it's not a ghetto, man. It's
a dirt road.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a ghetto.
Yeah.
Because we have places like that in Montebello, and we have places like that in Ormoc. I mean, and they have nice houses. Not nice houses, but, houses like they have there. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not. I mean, they're in the back streets. They're not really out in the main area. So yeah. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm just saying. I guess they need to live there to fund the beer and cigarette fund. So they got liquor and cigarettes.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying that property they were talking about. One in the back. I saw that. I mean, it's
actually
only for $20,000. I mean, I don't know if I want to waste $20,000 my own hard money to just for a joke, just to piss them off.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea. We could form a little corporation, and three of us.
How much is a square meter of land in Cebu?
We have it right now in Baguio, up for sale. Nice mountaintop view. 3,500 pesos a square meter.
Really? I didn't think where I got mine is 2,000 pesos.
We paid 1.6 down in the province.
Just left for the land I'm on. That was just 1,000 pesos, and all of a sudden she raised her prices to 2,000 pesos.
Yeah, but that land, Rupert, like that land you're selling, talk to Johnny. He's hunting when he comes back.
That's gonna be a couple. No, he don't want to live out there. He don't want to live up there. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It won't be feasible for him, especially for his. He don't want to live in Leyte. Probably want to live in.
No, he wants the beach. He wants the beach.
Yeah.
Or close to the beach. But now he'll be on next week, so he can ask all the questions. So, but yeah, other than that, let's get back to the odd couple. I mean, after this is it for me and them. Shitstorm's coming. I know other people are taking care of their business. So,
yeah, I think we're at the point right now that enough talking,
Yeah.
Especially for me, I might, what do you call that? I might tease him a little bit here and there, call him names, and tell him he's a deadbeat dad and whatever, he's an inbreed father or whatever. But as far as that goes, I'm done talking to him about it. I'm just it's all actions now.
Yeah.
From here on.
So an undisclosed time you will be in Cebu at an undisclosed time.
Yes, and for a long time too. I'm not there for 10 days or 8 days like that was last May.
Okay.
But it's going to be much, much longer this time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna. Well, we're doing Operation Backpack, so I'm busy, but I'm ready. Then I got to get Graham settled into Baguio if he picks Baguio to live. We're going to help him get settled into Baguio for short term.
Well, that's where I want to go. I want to go either, over to Wiki or Olongapo area.
Well, if you come to Baguio, Johnny's only a 3-hour car drive away.
Across 4.5 hours.
Well, no,
it's a cunt of a drive.
You took the Vomit Comet.
The Vomit Comet. Yeah, the Vomit Comet is exactly how it's explained.
Yeah.
Right? Because you spend the whole fucking 4.5 hours of your body just twisting left and right, and then left and right, and left and right, and then the cunt locks the brake up, and you're looking at the screen. If you look at the front screen, and all you can see is a fucking cliff, and the van's going sideways, and you think, fuck me, and then all of a sudden you go around the corner. 4.5 hours of that.
Yeah. And it's actually only
so
2.5. It's like 2.5. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Vomit Comet is the exact name for that thing. God, that's a cunt of a ride.
And you smell the dried puke when you get to Solano from everybody vomiting.
Well, what happens is the Vomit Comet gets a break halfway. All right, so about 2 hours into it. So after about an hour, takes about an hour, and you start to hear all this fucking blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's right? Canyon Road, isn't it?
And then 2 hours into the drive, you have a break, and everybody pulls up, and all the locals run into the little shop and fill their guts up. The same people that were spewing up. And then you get back into the Vomit Comet and you go again, and about an hour later, they empty out. It's fucking nuts. But that's what they do.
Canyon Road?
Amblical Road. Canyon Road is now officially closed for at least a year.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I mean, Canyon Road's been officially closed the other day. I just found out when I went to Manila. It is closed for a year from Camp 5 to Rosario.
Okay, what road is it that goes to Union, to San Fernando?
That's
what road? What was that road called?
There's Marcos Highway, but the one to San Fernando, Marcos Highway takes you to Rosario.
Right, that's a good road.
The Gillian Road takes you to San Fernando.
Okay.
But yeah, Canyon Road's closed. They had a 10-ton or a 20-ton chunk of mountain come out and take out a Ford Everest with people in it. And I had the pictures somewhere. I'll put them out again. The family walked away. They all survived.
Ooh.
I mean, this thing took out like the driver's side and the hood. And then the rest of the mountain came down. It's down almost to Rosario, La Union. So, yeah. Roberto, how's fishing? I'm jealous.
Good. Catching a lot of catfish. I'm not a big bass fisherman, but I do catch a lot of bass too, because the lake I'm at has lots of bass. But I love catfish. Give me saltwater catfish, freshwater catfish. I love catfish, man.
I want to eat barramundi. I'm dying to go to Australia and eat barramundi. I keep hearing.
We have that once or twice a week.
I know.
What is it? What kind of fish is that?
It's freshwater, isn't it, Graham, or fresh and salt?
It's where fresh meets salt.
Brackish
so
water.
It's born fresh, spawned fresh, and then it swims down to the salt. It lives, and then it goes back up again to repopulate, and that's I'm not sure I can explain it. Barramundi is just.
It's like an American salmon.
Oh, it's okay.
It goes out to salt water, grows up, then comes back to fresh.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something like that. But I mean, we have salmon here as well, and the salmon is different. the salmon's got a bit of an earthy taste to it, I guess, but barramundi doesn't have that. It's a very clean tasting fish.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you try to fish when you were over here this last time, like the bangos or the tilapia?
No.
Okay.
No.
The mongoose.
No.
Yeah.
I was introduced to a number of things. I guess you call it street food, and I declined.
I would eat the fish here if it was filleted. If I could go out to a restaurant and get a good filleted fish, I would eat it. But the way they cook it in this house, I cannot sit down and eat something that's looking back at me. It just doesn't work.
Tell them to cut off the head.
hey, seriously, my wife thinks I'm crazy because I like mako shark. So.
But if they fillet the fish, I could eat it. Filleted fried fish, I could eat. But the way they cook fish here, I just cannot eat it. I'm afraid of the bones. I'm always afraid I'm going to eat some fish, I'm going to swallow the fish bone and choke to death.
And actually,
well, Ed, what you need to do is, show your wife how to fillet a fish and then fry it with batter and all that stuff, and then she'll probably start making it for you.
Oh, she tried it once.
She didn't like it?
Well, yeah, it worked a little.
Which work?
Yeah. Like if she wanted to, she could go down to the store and buy it. Just have them filleted in the store.
Right.
But they go to the market and they buy their fish and that's it.
Yeah. Well, actually, what's strange, I can tell you what's strange is when we buy it now, my wife gets it already, scaled and gutted. So, but we had that discussion too coming back that we had to explain to somebody else that Filipinos really don't waste anything when they eat.
And see, I'm just so close to the ocean. Like I'm right on the ocean also, and she gets a lot of morning. The lady will come by in a bucket and she'll get the fish right off the lady right from the ocean. So
yeah, they do that in Dagupan. I met a guy at the VA. His wife goes all the way to Dagupan from Baguio to Dagupan to get fish. So, I mean, I've seen some weird stuff. Actually, Graham, I noticed in the chat, are you picking up Tagalog now? Or are you taking Rosetta Stone lessons?
A little bit. Not very much, but a little bit.
I'm going to National Bookstore and I'm going to get these flashcards for kids. It's English and Tagalog. It's like basic numbers and words. I'll get you a set. But Graham's kind of in a unique situation. He's got to learn Pangasinese too.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Tagalog first, Graham.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Roberto
brought up a good point because, to be fair, sometimes these people, because you got to think that they're a different culture, and but it doesn't mean they're not open to things. So you can teach these guys certain things, and they'll catch on. And I'm talking about the girls, obviously. And I know from personal experience, they're very keen to learn. They want to learn, and they want to.
Yeah, just like my mother when she met my dad. My dad loves fried chicken. The real fried chicken. The batter and all that stuff.
Like the bread, like the milk with the milk and the roux.
All that. And so my grandmother taught my mother how to make fried chicken. And now she makes it like she's best at making fried chicken. When she's in the Philippines now, and she makes fried chicken all the time.
Well, you know what? That brings up a good point because my wife learned how to make. We just made it again. My mother calls it chili casserole, where you take the ground beef and add the taco seasoning to it, and you put the tortillas in layers like a lasagna.
Don't talk to me about chilies, okay? I'm from Texas, and I make a mean Texas chili, man. mean Texas chili.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, up here, honest to God, I was up here with Johnny a bunch of times. He's on the quest for the perfect dynamite in the Philippines. To find the perfect dynamite. Batter fried jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that Mexican pepper that's hotter than jalapeno?
I have no idea, but
Called.
he did tell me he found the best perfect fish taco in the Philippines, made with fresh mahi, and that was in Subic.
Really?
Yeah. So he's on a quest. But yeah, I want to try that. I got a bunch of fish I want to try. I want to try barramundi. Everybody tells me about barramundi. That's why
barramundi. Once you've tried barramundi, you'll know what it is.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, is that an invite for me and the Asawa to come to Perth?
Well, you should do that. All right. I got to fuck it. Eric, I'll tell you right now, right? I'm sitting right now in a 4-bedroom house, and 2 of the bedrooms are not used. All right, so you're more than welcome.
Yeah, my wife loves Graham. And actually, I have a rule. It's a kind of a relationship rule. The rule is over here, I can only associate with expats that are married or in a relationship with a local. I mean, a committed relationship.
Oh, so she'll let you associate with me then?
And
well, that put me out of the equation.
No, because you're a dual.
Well, I mean, my wife's white, so
you're a dual.
Okay.
That's mad respect. Okay.
All right.
I'm still old.
I think she heard you say you got family up here, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I got family all over. I meant Longapo, Cavite, Manila.
Baguio.
No, I don't. I used to. They moved out years ago, though. They used to. They living in Manila now, just outside of Manila.
Okay.
So, yeah, I used to have family in Baguio. Baguio was as a little kid, I visited Baguio because we had family there, but that's been years ago.
Yeah, it's changed.
Right, Dave, I'm old, so I'm so old.
It's changed. Graham loved it. Graham came up. He didn't get to stay in Baguio long enough, but he said he loved it up here.
I love Baguio. I used to love going to Baguio.
So tell everybody, how did you feel about Baguio, Graham? The little bit you got to see.
Oh, Baguio is very different to the rest of the place. It's very different to the rest of the Philippines. And I'm not sure that people appreciate the fact that it is different.
Yeah. How can I put this? The local population, what makes kind of us different in Manila is that the older mountain people, they were mostly educated by Anglican and Catholic missionaries. So they kind of got the local and Western values.
Yeah, but it's also about the climate. The climate's very, very different. There is some humidity there, but it's nowhere near as intense as the rest of the Philippines.
Oh, no, I meant to ask you. I'm not going to put you out. How did you like the non-aircon bus ride?
Oh, that was fun. because you know we went down the mountain, and then after we went down the mountain, we went along a flat, which was fucking hot as shit. Yeah, that was a bit on the crappy side.
Yeah. I felt sorry for you. I'm sorry. I felt sorry for you. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to go from nice weather to the non-aircon bus.
Well, how many hours?
And I got to say, I was just in Solano. Well, it was at night, but yesterday in Solano, it was cool. But it was at night.
Solano's got really good weather, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I hear
it's not hot. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's not super humid, but it's not without some humidity. So it's kind of in the middle. I actually liked it. I liked it quite a lot.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
So this is one of the things.
All year long.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get to see it. I saw the 24/7 hotel. I was kind of like, no, we
dropped. Is
that
where you stayed?
You'll see the video. No, I didn't stay. I just did a drop off for the Operation Backpack.
Well, that's where I stayed.
Okay. It
was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
I only have requirements. If I go there, comfortable mattress, hot shower, and an aircon, I'm happy. Well,
there's no such fucking thing as a comfortable mattress in the Philippines.
I have one. I got a sort of perfect sleeper memory foam.
Yeah, but not in the motel. In the motel, they're fucking hard as a rock.
Not the one.
It's like sleeping on concrete.
Not that one I slept. Not the one we go to in Manila. We stay at Manila now. The one next to it's Chinese style with the box spring. Oh, Larry, what's up? We're gonna send Larry a link. Hold on.
When I move over, the first thing I want to do is find a fucking decent mattress.
You're gonna pay some. I can take you to the store. There's one store that sells them.
I think we're looking at a latex mattress, is what I'm thinking.
No, I can take you to the store where we bought ours. But now I could take you to the store, but I'll tell you what, I paid $21,000 on sale for mine.
I'll pay that in a heartbeat. For a decent mattress, I'll pay that in a heartbeat.
Graham, where do you want to settle here if you do?
Well, yeah. See, where you go, I mean, let's be honest, where you go depends on what your links are to the Philippines. So
right.
And for me, they're kind of north at the moment. So, I'm thinking about that way. And then I've got to look at whereabouts north, and in and around Baguio at the moment is looking pretty good to me. So,
and honestly, I'll put this out. My wife and I have offered to help Graham settle into Baguio.
Yeah, well, that makes a difference as well.
So, and we don't have to pay aircon electric bills up here. We don't even use air conditioning up here at all.
I tell you, I never dreamed I'd be where I'm at. I always figured, I said I was going to retire here. But my plans were to go up to the Union, up to around San Fernando. That was where I wanted to retire.
You're going to go up there with all the other Air Force heads that live in there?
Well, Jesus Christ. I got off that.
Jesus, the Air Force invaded San Fernando.
I think that's where I was planning to retire up in San Fernando. Yeah. But here I am in Negros. No idea.
San Fernando, I think a year or two ago, had some major flooding problems, and it was a big scandal. They'd spent money for drainage, and somebody pilfered the money, I think.
Yeah.
There was a big stink about it. Welcome, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Oh, hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, no, we're just sitting around. This is the last show on this channel.
Oh,
we're going back to the old one next week.
Oh, okay. Well, be sure and send me the link so I can subscribe.
I'm going to put out a trailer. Because we're going to kick it off, I think, with owning property, investments, blah, blah, blah. We're going to pick Alo's brain. Johnny Warrior's got a bunch of questions he wants to ask, and I think Roberto, I'm going to invite him because he does it too. And I'm not an expert, so I'm only going to speak on my opinion, what my experiences so far have been. So.
Yeah, I was. I just got my internet back. It was down for a few hours, and I was tuned in listening to Roberto talk about his chili recipe. He's got me sitting here thinking about eating some chili.
Yeah, matter of fact, since I'm down right now and I don't go back to work for another week or so, I think I'm gonna make me some chili on a crock pot. I mean, chili on a crock pot is excellent, man. If you get the right recipe.
Larry,
Yeah, man.
You're in it all day long.
It's been down the last 3 hours.
Didn't you have to put up like a super tower to get internet?
Well, yeah, the 60-foot tower on top of a hill on the side of my house. Yeah.
Wow.
I've been having trouble finding it over here on the other side of your country, on the other side of neighbors all day long, on and off all day.
Oh, has it? Yeah.
Yeah, on and off all day long, on off.
Yeah, it's weird because I never seen anything. You know, in the States, you got rain coming in. You know, and it'll rain. And you pretty much know.
Yeah.
Well, here in the Philippines, and it could rain like hell, and then right the next town over, you know, you're driving there, and all of a sudden it's just sunny. It's sunny. It's never rained. You know, and it's like the Twilight Zone.
I've seen times when I was stationed at Clark. I've seen times when it start raining. In front of my car would be no rain, and the back of the car would be raining like hell, and it would follow me all the way home, and never rain in front of the car.
Wow, that's something.
We're getting like for the past.
One side of the street, it would rain on one side of the street, and the other side of the street, nothing. That's just a weird rain pattern here.
Ed, I've been going through 3 weeks of rain. We had 1 day of free, and every day it's only been like 20 minutes.
We had rain today, but we haven't had it. It's been nice here. It hasn't. Neighbors have not had too much rain, not really.
So
I don't know about Larry if he got a lot, but over here we haven't got too much rain at all.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of rain. It's been raining all week.
Really?
Yeah.
Over here up in Escalante, it hasn't been raining at all.
Hey, you want to hear something weird about weather? I was in Baghdad when it snowed for the first time in like 100 years.
Really? Oh.
It snowed at like 3 a.m. in the morning and right around Christmas. Then when the sun came up, it was gone.
Wow.
Mr. Tux, as long as he's not calling me, he can talk all he wants. As long as he's not calling me.
Ed,
Yeah.
Mr. Tux, Ed is Hindu because he's the sacred cow.
Hindu. Why do you call me a sacred cow?
Because you're the elder statesman now of all the panels. Popeye used to be, but now since you're older than him, right? You were with the Wright brothers at Kitty Hawk.
Oh, okay. I see. No problem.
Hey,
Eric,
nice. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Eric. You need to contact what's her name? Donna Johnson. She is an expert on buying properties in the Philippines.
Okay,
and she has all the the ins and outs, especially government properties, bank-owned properties, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Oscar Mike, one of the subs, he put me onto, if I come back, I'm going to check that out for cars. He put me onto this like website or dealership that does the repos, sells them off. Because cars are stupid ridiculous here for a brand new car.
That's funny. I got a story to tell you. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because it is top secret. And if I tell you, I'll have to kill you. But
end my misery, please.
But my dad, when he was stationed in the Philippines, he was a liaison for the police department there near Subic Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Cavite or Longboat, one of the cities there. But anyways, him and my mother got into this side business, and he's not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff because he's military. So anyways, he was telling me stories before he passed away, of course. He told me a story that him and my mother used to do, buy vehicles at a low price and sell them to locals. And
he's the original car flipper.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the black market, though. It was like through the black market. So it's so funny,
Yeah. I mean, Ed, Mr. Tux brought up a point. When you get your residency, you can get your senior citizens card now.
Oh, I get my residency, yeah. I get it on the bus a lot, though. They'll come and they'll automatically give me a senior discount. I don't know why.
Hey, I honest to God, all the light fixtures and electrical stuff in my house, I take my father-in-law to Ace to get the discount.
Yeah, senior discount. Mm-hmm.
And he saves me 300 pesos for a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Ooh, I got to use it for low.
Yeah, but no, actually, Mr. Tux was saying tell Graham to go to La Mundi. We got Graham taken care of when he comes over. He's already hooked up. I think the process has already started. I haven't gotten an update lately.
Hey, if I get that one visa, no, not the 13A, one of the other visas, they say you're allowed to export so much into the Philippines. I wonder if you can send a car.
No, Johnny just told me. He just sent Balak Bayan boxes from the States. No problem.
Not talking about household goods, because when you get the one visa.
Yeah, you can. There's no VAT on it.
Yeah, I wonder if it would be the same thing as a car. Could you send a car in?
That's iffy.
You can, but you're going to pay. I believe it's like 100% the tax or some shit
that's
like that.
Normal. Yeah, that's normal, but that's normal. When the one with the visas they have, the visa program they have, like say the military visa, you're allowed to send household goods in, free of that, free of taxes.
I found out from the States, if you're on the East Coast, you actually have to physically drive your car, because I looked into it for my mother, to Brooklyn, New York to the Ro-Ro ship. Or you have to rent a container to put it in.
Oh, yeah. But I wonder with that visa program, if it's free or not. I'll have to check that out.
And I only found one company in the Philippines that does reverse shipping here.
Right.
One.
See, where I left out when I retired, even though I came back to the States, when I went back to the Philippines, the government still sent me. I had everything in storage. And so when I settled, they sent everything back to the Philippines for me. The government did.
You know what? A buddy of mine who was AGR with me, which I don't know why, he moved. He didn't want to pay. Something was happening, the guy I worked with. And he moved back to the barracks, even though he was National Guard full time. They put him in the NCO quarters on Fort Meade. Instead of moving stuff himself, they had the Army sent the movers up to pack everything up for him and move him like 20 miles down the road.
Yeah.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So how's farming, Larry?
I'm not doing much farming right now. We're struggling to finish our driveway. We got the guys that work for me busting rock, sandstone, putting it down. Putting 2 tracks down so I can, I don't get stuck in my Jeep. But shit, my driveway's a quarter mile long, so
I wish. I'm not allowed. I gotta have neighbors.
You gonna pave over? You gonna concrete it? Or just have a
No,
fresh rock? No.
just. I mean, these are some big ass rocks.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So, yeah, they pack it all tight, and it's almost. They're doing a really good job. It's it's like interlocking. You know, they got it. They pack it in tight, and you know, it's the way they got it. It's like interlocking. You know, and when I drive over it, it kind of it's sunk a little bit. So it got even tighter. You know, the rocks even fit together tighter. So I'm surprised how smooth it is.
I was gonna say I have a couple extra bags of cement I'd give you to put on your driveway, but hey, look at I came out with a couple extra bags.
Hey, Ed, I'm telling you, when you do the outside, go to that deco stone siding.
I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of talking into it.
I've been looking at it, and I come from the being from the States. I'm thinking, well, you know, you're getting older, and you don't want to do outside home maintenance. You want to paint and fix all that shit all the time. Somebody in the deco stone, I've seen they got like 30 different styles now.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna try to talk her into it. Bring it up on the computer, show it to her, and see if I can convince her.
Eric, Tuck's up a good point on the
Buying
chat. Buy from bank, and Donna talked about that too. And the benefits of that, buying from a bank, is, of course, the property is going to be a little bit high on the high end, a little bit, not much, because I bought my mother's property that way 20 years ago, and they let you do payments and stuff, and the down payment's not very expensive, so
hey,
that's the way to go.
Roberto, maybe you know the answer to this. What is this this place they have in the Philippines here called the Land Bank?
You know what? I'm not familiar with it, but I've heard Donna talk about that. Because the I don't know if it's the bank or it's the government that gives the Filipinos like properties or business, or like, let's say, piggery business or whatever.
Yeah, I know Pagig gig or something. You pay into it. They give them loans for businesses and homes, but I've never heard of Land Bank.
Yeah, it looks just like a bank, but you know it's different. It's just for I think it's just for Filipinos.
Yeah,
you know, they have a regular ATM, but your regular ATM cards won't work in there. It's just for members of a land bank. Yep.
Okay, it might be like a credit union, almost.
I don't know, but yeah, Roberto's right. Yesterday I was by there, and I passed by, and everybody was lined up. Man, there must have been 500 or 600 people outside of this place. I asked my wife. I said, "What's going on there?"
Okay,
and,
Allo DeWinter just chimed in. We'll talk about that when we do the show on the next channel. Allo DeWinter. It supports the agri sector.
Who cares? That piece of crap. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does. When it comes, honest to God, when it comes to fucking real estate and property and tenants and all that, he's the go-to guy.
Well, invite him on.
Does he bend over?
Larry, we're going to talk about it next week when I reboot the other channel. My strike comes off.
That's a show for next week.
Oh, you're closing down here?
Yeah, I'm saving this one for the odd couple in case they get drunk and want to go to 3.0.
3.0.
Okay.
They want to go World War III?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bama keeps saying, hey, I'm going to give up this drama shit. And now it's coming back, and he can't make up his mind. I think he just loves the drama.
Well,
just like
I think he gets beat down, and then he gets beat down a little bit, and then I think the Jack Daniels comes out, and then he might get his courage back.
But I kind of feel sorry for him because
I do.
He's
yeah.
the type of guy. He's the type of guy that when he was a kid, of course, he was probably bullied, you know. And so when people come at him now as an adult, he can't but not, you know, say something. And he'll say, "Oh, well, I'm going to give up." You know, I'm not going to. Then he'll just come back. I mean, just easy target.
And you know what, Larry? If you watch the original It Takes Two with Allo and Dave and them, the guy started out living in a nippa hut on Bahole, on a dirt floor.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And the landlord put some concrete down for him.
Yeah.
But we were bringing it up that it seems with his relationships, there's a pattern to the type of women he tries to move in.
Yeah.
So
I can't hate on the guy. You know, he does some fucked up shit. Excuse me. He does some messed up stuff.
No, from my community, okay, that apology was just to get Johnny Warrior off his ass.
Well, I agree. He shouldn't have said that, but like I said, I don't have it in me to hate on the guy. I don't know what it is. You know, I've been watching his videos for a long time. You know, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he does. I didn't like the stuff, you know, him posted Popeye's information on his site. I hated that he did that, but I shouldn't have said the word hated. I didn't like that he did that, but I can't hate on the guy.
But could you be like me and tell him about it? See, that's what
Yeah,
I'm banned about him.
Larry tried. It didn't work.
Yeah, see, I tell him about it, he bans me right away. The thing is, he started like that because I tell you, I remember when he touched Popeye, that's when I started going off on him.
Yeah, I got on his ass about that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's when every opportunity I have, if he screws up, I'll ask him a sensible question, and bang, he docks me. I don't know if he's afraid of me or not.
Like I know I'm done about it. We're going back, like I said, we're doing the other channel, which is tying into a bigger which is going to be tied into a bigger project. So,
well, I mean, I might be doing something wrong because he hasn't doxed me yet. Man,
he couldn't figure out how to block you in the chat the other day.
Man, oh no, that was him. It was where Mexican Jew was on with the other Mexican guy. Oh, not Mexican guy, Puerto Rican guy.
Nico.
Nico's
good shit.
Yeah, I was on there with five different avatars, and he blocked me all.
Well, the one when you were there as your one, he couldn't figure out how to. He kept just deleting. He couldn't figure out how to block.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this shit on purpose, and I can't get doxxed. I can't get called out. I mean, what do I have to do? You know?
Well, you know what? Honestly, tonight's the last night of it. We're going back to doing like lifestyle. We're going to talk about real estate on the other channel. The strike comes off, and I have faith. Allo's not going to let up on him, and neither will Popeye.
Oh, neither will I. You know?
Yeah, neither will you. So I have other stuff going on right now. I'm thinking my visa and moving back to the States and trying to fucking house hunt off the internet. So if getting me fucking stressed, fucking driving me crazy.
Where do you want to live? Oh, you said Florida, didn't you say?
Georgia.
Oh, Georgia.
Yeah. Warner Robins.
Somewhere within that area, Ed, because I looked at the map and I'm close to home. Home is Fort Benning. Okay, that's where real men. Okay. Fort Benning is where real men go to train. Not you guys that ride ergonomic office chairs.
Oh my goodness.
When you go into hold on, I'm not done yet, Ed. When you go into Fort Benning, they used to have a sign there that said, "Welcome to Fort Benning, Georgia, home of the U.S. Army Infantry School, where the ultimate weapon is created, the American soldier." Plus, they got two of my favorite stores over there, U.S. Cab and Ranger Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Well, getting off topic for a minute, I'd like to acknowledge the Darien in the chat.
Yeah.
Because he's made a couple of pretty good videos that I certainly appreciated. So thank you for that. And Mr. Allo the Winter, he's also made a few videos that I appreciate. And if there's anything that anybody wants to say about Allo, it's always going to be about his arsehole, because we all want to see it.
I got worse and worse of those. That's about it.
Allo isn't that, so he likes to bend over all the time. He gets a 6-month check.
Ed, do you have him on
Well,
Facebook?
Allo's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and I think it's only fair that for that, because he's been a shit ton of work behind the scenes, and I'd like to say thank you very much, and I'm sure that there's plenty of other people that also appreciate the work that he's doing, because it is very time consuming. It takes a lot of time to do research on videos and pull stuff out, and I just think I'm not sure about the mass flagging. I think that's a bit much.
Well, actually, Graham, Allo finally figured out how to download YouTube videos. So,
good for him.
Oh, and Ed, you're lucky you don't have him on Facebook, because he'll start sending you gay porn off of Pornhub.
I do have Allo on Facebook. Allo's on Facebook.
So
yeah, but that's okay. That's just because he's special.
Yeah, he rides the short bus, Ed. He was the window licker with the rubber helmet.
Yeah.
And he actually admits it.
Due for a 6-month check here coming up. I don't know. Let's ask Papa if he's due for a 6-month check. We got to bend him over.
Mine's coming in November. So, hey guys, I appreciate it. We're gonna end this because we kind of ran like way over. And coming up, I'll do it over the weekend with a new link. We're going back after the 17th. The community strike will be lifted. And let's go to Larry. He was the last one to pop in.
I'm still thinking about chili. That's what I'm thinking about. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Nice talking with you.
Roberto.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Riff Raff Radio this Saturday night.
Yes, be there or be square. Take care.
Graham.
Just thinking about Riff Raff Radio. I'm wondering why people are offended by Riff Raff Radio, considering the fact that it's got such a huge following. And if anybody doubts that it's number one, they should look at the numbers, all right? Instead of thinking about what somebody else says, look at the fucking numbers. It's massive. Let's face it. That's it.
Ed, thank you for having me again. And as far as our Bobson twins, I'm going to stay on them until they disappear.
Okay. And on that note, don't forget Triple R Radio Saturday night, 10 p.m. Philippines time. I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. And hey, Graham, you going to be around after the show?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you a shout on FB after this. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. This weekend, I'll drop a trailer for next week. And for the channel, we're going back to the old channel next week. So, see you. And don't forget Triple R, Saturday night, 10 p.m.
Eric, send me a link for that hotel.
All right, if I find it was on hotels.com. It was on hotels.com. I'll find it.
Okay.
All right. Catch you guys later.
Yeah.